Hello everyone. On this channel, I feel that information about what is happening in China is often not correctly conveyed to countries other than China, so I will be disseminating the information I have gathered in English. I'm getting information from multiple media, so I'd be happy if you could comment on the content of the video. Also, English is not my native language, so I use an AI speaker to create the voice to convey the information correctly. I'm very happy that it seems that everyone's eyes are on it little by little. As the world situation becomes unstable, I feel frustrated that information about the economic superpowers is not properly disseminated overseas. Not all of my information is correct, but I'm happy to hear that there is such information. This time, I will explain the biggest fire in 20 years that broke out in Beijing last month. A fire broke out in a hospital in Beijing. According to the announcement of the Chinese Communist Party, it seems that there was a report around 1300 hours. After 30 minutes, it announced that the digestion was complete. The fire was extinguished within 30 minutes of the call. However, 29 people are said to have died in the fire. The fire was witnessed by many people, and some people tried to escape through the window and onto the outdoor unit of the air conditioner on the outside wall. Many people learned about this fire because such images were spread on SNS. Even so, the Chinese Communist Party media finally reported it around 2100 hours that day. Attention was drawn to why the report was delayed. Knowing the background shows that the delay in reporting is not the problem. Let us look again at the number of victims. The Chinese Communist Party said 29 people had died in the fire. At least 29 people. A list of those who died was first reported to the highest levels of government. After that, it was said that the list of victims would be announced. Therefore, the list of victims was not made public immediately after the incident. And I will explain the meaning of this number 29. In China, when an accident occurs, there are standards for evaluating the severity of the accident. There is a special serious accident in the standards. This accident also includes a fire. And if this standard kills more than 30 people, it will be directly classified as a serious accident. A fine of 100 million yuan may be imposed if it falls into the category of direct serious accident. However, if there are 29 people, it will be a special serious accident, which is one of the categories. It can be inferred that 29 people were selected because there are many people who would be in trouble if they were directly involved in a serious accident. This may be the reason why the Chinese media did not report on the fire until the official announcement. If the media announces the number of victims as it is before the announcement of the Chinese Communist Party, it will not be possible to make a convenient announcement for the Communist Party. It is said that the Chinese media decided not to do anything until the announcement of the Communist Party so as not to contradict the announcement of the CCP. According to the Communist Party's announcement, the cause of the fire was said to have been caused by sparks in the paint used in the interior construction of the hospital. As a result, the fire is said to have spread to the hospital ward. And it seems that it sank in 30 minutes after there was a report. Again, the whole thing sounds fishy. If the cause of the fire is construction, the person who was doing the construction at the site will be responsible, so it can be said that there is no problem with the hospital. In addition, it is said that it subsided in 30 minutes, but there was an incident in which many victims were killed due to delays in the subsidence of condominium fires due to blocking traffic during the period when the zero corona policy was enforced. Since the memory of this incident is fresh in the Chinese people, it was necessary to announce that the ship had sunk early. However, if it really subsided in 30 minutes, I don't think the damage would have spread to this extent, but it's possible that the hospitalized patients were people who couldn't move, so I can't say for sure. Looking back on the incident, many contradictions arise. It seems that there is a possibility that the list of 29 people will not be announced. It is a characteristic of China that the content of the incident changes depending on the Chinese Communist Party. The Chinese Communist Party's announcement is a series of lies, so I think there are few people who believe it. About 2 years ago, there was a submerged incident in Zhengzhou. A 4-kilometer-long tunnel flooded in 5 minutes, submerging many cars and people. However, the Chinese Communist Party announced that there were 25 victims. The Chinese Communist Party has a track record of making improbable announcements without hesitation. The Japanese media translates the Chinese Communist Party's announcement into Japanese and broadcasts it, but I would like them to broadcast it with an annotation that 80% is a lie. A long time ago, there was a big explosion in Beijing, China. At the time of the accident, it attracted attention around the world. 165 people were killed in this incident. 165 people can't be there even though there's a big explosion. Even if I don't know the exact number because of the explosion, there are bereaved families left behind, so I think I can figure it out to some extent by gathering information. Rather, the victim's family should be able to grasp it by sharing information with each other. However, the Chinese Communist Party does not let the general public transmit information and controls information. Sites that transmit information will be closed, and SNS accounts will also be suspended. We are responding with a strong stance that we will not release any information other than the official announcement of the Chinese Communist Party. This means that the Chinese Communist Party will only say what they want to announce, so there is no correct information anywhere. It is important to listen to the news with the understanding that the information flowing in the media is not necessarily correct. That's all for now. See you next time.